Hello, Facebook friends. Well, I'm at the MetroLink station. This is on the North Hanley MetroLink station. I'm here with a group of residents, basically, and they called me to express their disapproval of the MetroLink Green Line project. You know, that's about a $1.1 billion project, essentially to go north and south. About I think about 5.6 mile project. But these residents here, they are saying they don't like it one bit. They've got some real big concerns about it. We're going to go over and talk to a lot of people involved, obviously MetroLink, the mayor, many other people, but it's come under some criticism, even from some other government officials that have their doubts about this. So we're going to talk to some of the folks. Let's talk to this young lady right here. What is your name?
Fran Vinicone.
What don't you like about this project?
Everything, mostly the cost and the damage I think it's going to do to all the neighborhoods. I don't believe the 2017 the 1% or whatever that tax was that we voted for that as maybe 60% or something, and they're saying that gives them overwhelmingly people want this. And that doesn't mean they want it, because there were 4 other things that we were voting for besides MetroLink. And those other 4 things were things that the people of St. Louis could use. More police.
Yes.
There's housing and trash pickup. Those things were also on that ballot.
Yeah.
Thank you. And it seems to have all gone to MetroLink. And there are 2 people on MetroLink, one of the board members and then the president, are at odds. So even they can't come together. But it is way too much money for 5 miles of really disruptive, scary train coming down a city street with cars. And it's just not a good idea.
If you could hold right there, guys. 1 second, I'm going to make a technical adjustment here that happens from time to time. Okay, we are going to make a slight technical adjustment on this. And you can see this group, actually, it's a pretty big group of folks here. And it's rare that you can get this many people together who have a big concern about this project. Like I said, I've done some stories on this. I've done some stories on this deal with some folks who have had some big concerns about it, and they have voiced their concerns to me. Let me see. I got it here. Okay. Not there. All right. So I've done a number of stories on here on this issue, and many people have had concerns about the $1 billion price tag that comes with this, who have said that it's an awful lot of money to spend. Can I talk to you for a quick second?
Yes.
Okay. If you could stop right there. Now turn around this way. Let's get the sun going. What don't you like about this?
I don't like anything about the MetroLink, about them putting it over here, because it's coming right there at my house. And in St. Louis, the Jefferson Vanderloop, you got South St. Louis here, you got the women's group here. What's the other? Come on, tell me the other one here. It's about 6. Central West End here, Lafayette Square, Tower Grove East. That's what I'm saying. The women's JVL is here. That's what I'm saying. All the community
groups that we didn't cover. Okay, about 4 or 5 groups.
Here, women's for voices.
Groups.
Yeah, and we got the women's for social justice here.
Okay. Now go ahead. Continue.
And they represent all the communities.
Okay.
Go
ahead. Continue.
Okay. So now I'm also wanting to let people know, as a community person living here over 40-some years, we already dealt with the eminent domain, where they put a pacifier in our mouth and gave us a 99 bill, said we could stay in our house for 20 years. Now you come back and say we're good, but they come here and say now we got the MetroLink and the zoning. They want to come and take all this. And we told them this is going to, they came to turn up the street. They never said they were putting the MetroLink there. They said it was running over there by Grand. Turn around oh, we need another meeting. We had several meetings and saying, oh, it's going to come through right here at Natural Bridge and all the way from the south side. But that's a MetroLink to nowhere. Where are you going? You don't even have 5 good stops. And then people are not safe. They already won't get on the MetroLink. Here we are at Hanley. You can go over there and take a picture. You ain't got 5 people over there to get on there. Here it is in the middle of the day. Kids going everywhere. They scared to get on there. I got what's that? My godson got robbed right there, shot in the leg. I think he cashed his check. So this MetroLink you want to bring over to St. Louis so people...
Right near a MetroLink station? Or
right, he got... Oh, getting on the MetroLink right here on Hanley.
Hanley?
He got robbed.
Let's get back on
but back on ours,
yeah.
I'm saying they want to put that over there. If they put that there, you got people that we don't have where people hop in and off and getting on the MetroLink, robbing, taking our packages. You gonna bring thieving over there? You drilling holes. It's got people where now some of the neighbors go around the corner. The lady say, "Miss Stewart, you having any problems since they've been digging over there on Jefferson?" She said, "My basement is flooded." Our basement, I've been there 40 years. I never had water come up in my basement.
Right.
And now the MetroLink with that, the shaking when it comes, they had a problem with the shaking over here. They do that now. I say, well, I asked them in a meeting. We all say, what's going to happen if I wonder? Well, we have to see if we want to approve you all, if we're going to okay it and pay for your window. I say, excuse me? You're supposed to have insurance. Why should I have to insure the damage that you're going to put on my house? Now you're going to say...
You mean for the building of the MetroLink system?
Yeah, no, not just the building for it, coming back and forth. The vibration of it, the vibration of that can cause damage to our home. We already had all of these things here. It's a land acquisition, structure foundation damage, traffic congestion, exposure to criminal activity, unhealthy environment and lack of green space, decreased property value over time, lack of parking space for homeowners, homeowner insurance and property tax increase. We already can't pay what we got. They going up every chance they get. And then vibration and noise pollution. They at the time, oh, well, you know, we'll check on that, but we got funds for that. You got funds, guess who money it is? Our taxpayer money. And then you say, we can't even get $10,000 loan to fix our house, but you can take billions of dollars, tear the street up, bring the MetroLink guy, what's that man's name?
Tommy Roach?
Yeah, Roach. He gonna say, oh, we need y'all to hurry up and sign this paper. Told the aldermen, they gonna throw us on the bus. Oh, y'all can talk. But guess what? Oh, they really need to hurry up and get this signed. Why? You can't hurry and do anything for the community. That's why we say, hey, let's get all the communities together and let's fight for each other.
What are you guys going to do?
We're gonna keep fighting, and we already did petitions. We did what's the other thing we had over there? We had surveys where people went over there about Snooks, about St. Louis U. They said the majority out of over about 50 things, they said run it over there by grand because you got what? You got the college over there?
You don't like this deal.
No, and I don't want it over there by us.
And who is the lady representing all these different groups?
Well, I'll speak about...
What's your name?
My name's Ann Litwin, and I'm with Women's Voices Raised for Social Justice, but I'm also a St. Louis City resident.
Okay.
And I live in the Central West End. And one of the things we see that is really wrong with this project is the same thing we saw happen over in the Del Mar Loop, where they built this trolley that doesn't go anywhere. They tore
We all
up
know about
the
the Del
streets.
Mar Loop
Oh,
trolley
well, this is
project. I think that's 50 million or something.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So this is another thing like that's going to destroy neighborhoods, and we want to show up and support and say, don't do that again.
You don't like this project?
Well, not with what the negative impact it's going to have on the neighborhoods. It's particularly, we've been talking with the Jeff Vanderler neighborhood about the impact for them in their historic district and their homes, and we want to make sure we show up and support them in not having that happen.
Yeah, many people, of course, have talked about the Loop Trolley program. As you know, it had to shut down for a time because of lack of riders and money and everything. And Bi-State took over running the trolley. So Bi-State runs the trolley. But we're not going to get sidetracked off of that. We're going to stay on this here, guys.
It's just another example, though, of something that is built that doesn't actually go anywhere. This one doesn't go anywhere.
It goes to Grand and Natural Bridge. That's someplace, right? Isn't that good enough for you?
No. Nope. It's a waste. Put in more buses. Increase the bus service.
Increased city service.
Okay,
Increased
let's
city
move on.
service.
Let me get your name.
Yeah, my name is Liz Sondhaus. I'm
Okay.
also with Women's Voices Raised for Social Justice. We have members from all over St. Louis City and County.
Okay.
And my concern is much like Ann said, I don't want to see another community torn apart by a project that's wasting billions of dollars, including 40% being our tax money going into that. And in a historically black neighborhood, which has a rich history, needs to be preserved, and it's going to be torn apart by this.
But you just don't like the tax dollars spent on this.
I don't like a lot of
1.1
things.
billion?
Definitely not.
$1.1 billion. Where could that money for federal money go that would really help the community if the community had input? The black community's voice is not being heard in this decision at all. It needs
But looking at just it from a taxpayer standpoint, because this is not a black-white issue.
No, it
This
is
is
not.
this issue.
No,
This. Let me move over here.
Yes.
It's not a black-white issue, really. As I'm hearing most of you, and even some of the county leaders, it really is a taxpayer issue.
Yes,
Because
it
you're talking
is.
about $1 billion of taxpayers' money. Let me move on to you. What's your name?
Hi, my name's Mimi. Thank you for listening and being here today. I think a couple of things that are important to me. One is, it sounds to me like this community hasn't been listened to or heard. And I think that's one of the things they want to get back to the table, talk with this organization, see what can be effective, if anything at all. And then also, this city has a lot of history. I'm old, so I don't remember all of it, but like Mill Creek, of just Highway 40, going through neighborhoods, not paying any attention. Those were a lot of historic black neighborhoods too. While it's not a black-white issue, I
Right.
would agree with that. However, I think sometimes black voices aren't heard as easily.
But this is a taxpayer. Speaking as an African American individual, an investigative reporter who covered issue, this seems to me to be a taxpayer issue because you're talking about $1 billion. You're talking about $1 billion of taxpayers' money. That's a concern too. Is that a concern to anybody?
That's concerning everybody.
Anybody care about tax dollars? Let me talk to this young lady. Can we talk to you?
Well, don't speak.
Should I?
It is all right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
What's your name?
My name is Betty Peppers.
And where are you from?
I'm from JVL Community.
Okay, I grew up in JVL. Go ahead.
Did you?
Gamble Street.
Oh, wow. Right over from us.
Well, my concern is the fact that it's running down so many neighborhoods, and
Turn around this way. Let's get the sun in your face.
okay.
Okay, that's better. Go ahead.
That it's traveling down so many neighborhoods, but it's an unflexible route. So by the time it gets to us, and they said that the purpose of it was to serve an how you pronounce it? Underserved community. Now I shared with them, by the time it get to the underserved people, then they could have walked to Grand. So I just really don't see the purpose of it. And they had given us 3 years of planning to let us know that our community was making a plan for our neighborhood. And then all of a sudden, they brought in someone and they said that, okay, forget about your plan. We're taking away your parking space. We're just going to drive something straight through the community.
Did you start at like, what, Chippewa or something?
Right.
Is it Chippewa?
Yes.
Yeah,
Right.
in South St. Louis.
Yeah.
So it actually starts in Chippewa, and then comes over to North St. Louis. So it
Exactly.
actually starts in South St. Louis and then goes through North St. Louis.
And they had said in one of the youth meetings was that they actually needed that portion in order to even get the grant. So it doesn't really have to serve us. It's just the fact that we can't have the grant without it. We don't care about the fact that it tears up your home, because right now I have issues with the truck coming by. I can feel the vibration all through my home. And so now a constant light rail coming through, it just won't work for us, So
You're not feeling this, are you?
I'm not feeling it, and not just my money, but everybody else's money is coming in there. So when things are not working, are they going to ride it? No, not likely. But yet they're paying for it.
Yeah.
So
You pay for it.
So you are going to be, obviously it sounds like you guys are going to be protesting this deal. Have you talked to any of the area legislators at all?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Have you?
Anytime.
Who have you guys talked to?
Can we start off
Yeah,
naming them?
Yeah.
What's the news man? The news guy that just
Now the
legislator.
senators, congressmen, all the people like that.
Harris Spencer,
Okay.
she can speak for herself.
Okay, but you've talked to some of the legislative leaders.
And Holly, but just
Okay. So you guys are going to continue
Oh, yeah.
talking to legislative leaders
we're
about
going
this?
to keep up the bombardment with texts and whatever we can do to get them to notice this, because they don't want to spend the money either. And it's a terrible waste of money. When you see the other things that were on that bill that we passed, we need those things more than we need this 5 miles of train. This is a terrible mistake. And I don't know if we can fix it, but we need help. We need your help.
So you're saying there are better uses for $1 billion?
Big
Is
time.
that what you guys are
Yeah,
trying
definitely.
Yes.
You got
Is that what you guys are
education.
trying to
Yes.
insinuate?
Absolutely. You got education. You got the
My
city
cat
of
could
St.
tell you
Louis,
that.
they
I mean,
can
it's
put
just-
grants just to help the people
Okay.
with their homes.
It's
All these
common
people need help with
sense.
their homes.
And so far,
Elderly and young
obviously, Bi-State wants to push on with this.
people. They are
Oh,
pushing
yeah.
on.
Right.
They've already
You said you
every
saw a
meeting they
billboard.
come, he bring all his
Billboard.
lawyers, all his big workers. But then when we come to the meeting, he told us, "You all don't have but a
Toby
few
Roach
people."
or-
Toby Roach them. They said we only have a few people. I said, well, you only have a few people representing your whole company, so we represent the whole community. All these different people, we all represent our community. We may look like 1, 2, 15 people, but we are 1,500 because we represent all those people in our neighborhoods. We on foot, knocking on doors, going to see them, talking to them, going in neighborhoods, going to the stores, the business people, talking to them. And all of them say, no, it would be better ran if they want to put it over there by Fox Theater. You got people just had a Fox Theater trying to get out, park their cars. They don't have to pay any money. They can hop in and off the MetroLink and get off right there. It can stop. You got the police right there. You can put it in stop and do what you need to do. You got the St. Louis youth student. They would be more than happy to be able to go back and forth where they got to go instead of keep walking. They walk all the way over there on Lindell. Lindell look like that's what St. Louis youth now. The Snook store do. It don't look like just for the regular neighborhood.
Right.
You got
Okay.
more college students over there.
So you saying that'd be a better place
There'll definitely be a better place.
than where they want to put it?
And where they want to put it.
Is there enough people to write it over there? We had talked to, I think it was Steve Ellman, actually.
They
and
actually
it was
helped me
one
out.
of the people who was opposed to this. And he basically Steve Ellman is a St. Charles County executive, and he has a vote at East-West Gateway that
Okay.
generally supports this thing. But Ellman, one of those who did not support it, was saying there's just not enough people to write the thing to justify spending $1 billion.
No. Well, they don't have enough people to ride it for real. But if they
I mean,
want
where
one-
they're talking about
where
putting
they
it.
put it over here in North St. Louis, we definitely don't have enough people. Because most people over there, we have our homes, we have our own cars, and now you want to take our parking spots and put meters up there and tell us, oh, you need to find somewhere to park your car because you get here. My mom stayed in Central West End. Her home is over there, and now since they first they would just call the West Side back in the 70s. Now it's called Central West End. Those people don't want to park over there because they want to pay the meter. They park in front of our house, and we up there watching them.
Now you're talking about a MetroLink.
Yes,
You don't like it.
I don't like it, and it needs to go.
Well, guys, there you heard it. No doubt about it. These folks that are from various communities throughout St. Louis, they are not keen on this deal at all. And you can see quite a few people, and I just want to show you this group, and quite a few people gathered to talk to me, to voice have their views heard on this MetroLink project, this Green Line project that MetroLink is backing, along with the mayor, Tashara Jones, backing, a number of people backing, but a number of people opposed to it. As, like I said, I talked to Steve Ellman of St. Charles County, who called it a boondoggle, and who said essentially that it's a big waste of $1 billion because there's not enough people to support it. I did make a call to Bi-State this morning. I asked them if they had a comment. They told me that their communications person told me that Toby Roach is out of town, and so not available to comment to me today, but would be back in town next week. So we are hoping we can get an interview with Toby Roach next week to react to the concerns of people here, because if this is just a representative of some of the people, and maybe just a whole lot of people out there in the St. Louis community who have some really big questions about this project. Like I said, certainly not universal support. No doubt there are some people supporting it. Certainly the political leadership do. They try to cite a vote that was taken on a ballot issue as evidence, but the residents are saying there were a lot of other things on that ballot issue that they voted for that they really needed, and this was kind of an afterthought. And I guess people got in just kind of voting for a lot of stuff and just kept checking stuff, and all of a sudden this passed as well. Anyway, a lot of people who don't seem to be enthusiastic about this deal. I, of course, am going to stay on top of this, and we hope that we'll be able to hear from Bi-State CEO Toby Roach, my Facebook friend.